I make some gluten and dairy-free cornbread, and I'm going to bake it in this. These are the very shallow, like, you know, the tops of a muffin are the best part. So this will give us a nice crusty little piece of cornbread. I put all the dry ingredients in here first. Instead of sifting everything together, you can just take a whip and for about a minute or two just mix well. Now we add the wet to the dry, and the oven's been preheated at 400 degrees. I put a shot of cayenne pepper in there only because that's the way I used to eat it when I lived in New Orleans. That looks pretty good. Now I'm going to use non-stick, but even though I'm using non-stick items, I'm still going to just put a little oil in there. Well, it's been 18 minutes, and let's see what we got here. Whoops. Come on, pop out of there easy. Let me get the rest on, then I'm going to try one. I added the warm water to the egg, and now the vegetable oil. And we're not using white sugar. You can use white sugar if you want, but instead I'm using honey. And to make sure we get all of the honey, because you know it sticks to everything, what I did was, in the same measure that I did the oil, I'm putting the honey and the honey will flow out since there's oil in there. See? You always lose a lot of honey when you measure it. Now we'll put this into the dry ingredients. Now what are you going to do with these 12? You're not going to eat them all. Wrap them up 2 by 2 or singularly and put them in the freezer. No problem. Next we have the egg. Now to the egg we'll add the water. No, I'm not. I'm just going to relax, take it easy, and the rest of this I will make this again once these are done. And I'll just let you know how many it is. If you do it like this. If not, then you could take one pan like this, which is about 1 inch high, and either use parchment paper in it, oiled, or just, this is a non-stick, or just grease this, pour it in there, or use a pie dish. Depends on how much of the mix you make. Anyway, we're going to put this in the oven now. Now I just take my little scoop, scoop it in there. And this is supposed to rise, so I don't want to put a lot in there. I'm looking for a very thin, crusty type cornmeal, nice and crunchy, with very little on the inside. All of it is like I said, the top of a bran muffin. It's the best part. That's why I'm doing it like this, and the rest I'm going to put in another non-stick pan. Well, this worked out perfect. It's going to make 12 muffins. I should say cornbread. So let us open one of these, and what are we going to put on it? Keeping the calories down, so I'm using, even though I love them with butter, look how nice. See how nice and crusty? That's what I like. No soft and crumbly stuff here. Anyway, this is a little bit different than your normal cornbread because it's made with brown rice flour, cornmeal, and garbanzo flour. Maybe a little healthier. And there's no butter in this. Too bad. Real cornbread, really rich cornbread is something else. But you know what? We're all watching out, so let me see. Well, it's a very nice item. I like that. I hope you enjoy it.